Hello. Hello, welcome back to Vast Era. I've not done this in a week or so, I don't know. Okay, I've noticed in my other videos my voice is really loud, so I've kind of turned it down a bit, but I don't know if... I should probably just test it out more, but I've not been... oh crap, in the mood. Or just... I don't know, but yeah, we're getting back. So, just finished... Murray and Laven about to play Untitled Municipality again. Earlier elsewhere. I picked the music specifically for this part. Let me check the audio levels. They should be fine. This song's a jam. Earlier elsewhere, the inheritor of the highest shade of sea-dwelling blood on Repeton swirls his wine in contemplation. Quietly wonders if these people know what they're getting themselves into. Oh god, this guy. Soon enough they will. He will make sure of it. Enter name. Oh, we got more art from Zam. Your name is Calder Carrion. We know Calder from Snowbound Blood, or he's been mentioned like twice. And try as you might, you will never acquire a taste for this plonk, no matter how high the quality of fermentation. Oh, I know that. I've tried. I don't get how people like beer. It tastes shit. Like, obviously, I'm a minor. I mean, I won't be in 2 months, but... Sorry, no, 1 month. Less than a month. Wow. My birthday's coming up quick. I didn't even realise. You stand up from your regal perch in order to admire the elegant structure of this room, which is not your respite block. It is your throne room, but you'll do just as well to extrapolate on your dignified set of interests. What's that in there? I don't know what that is. Your whole life has been financially secured from birth, not as a sea dweller, but also as a sole integrant of the highest subshade of violet blood remaining on the planet, magenta. Okay, I'm going to turn the music down a bit more. This track is pretty loud. This colour is your ancestors' legacy, an unwanted inheritance that brands you as a social pariah. Its power-hungry actions nearly caused the extinction of your subspecies, along with the decimation of the entire Fuchsia blood caste. You'll know what that means if you've read Homestar. Considering that actually has a Fuchsia blood. 2 actually. 3 even. And now you are all here, living under a corporate anarcho-capitalist society. Alienation, compliance, and word-of-mouth morality are the broken legs Repeton tries to stand on. In your humble opinion, the planet is already dead. You've made it your personal mission to undo the damage he has wrought. You'll become a powerful leader yourself and send society into a new age of prosperity with duly instated legislation. A proper system of checks and balances. That is your dream. Toward this end, you have leveraged your engagement in order to publish slanderous periodicals that speak on topical issues, harshly criticising those who disagree with your views. Some may view you as overly self-important, but the exact attitude is what has given you a legion of admirers among the scoffing crowd. Rational thinkers that agree with your ideas and see the facts for what they are. Okay. In your free time, you like to participate in a number of high-class sporting events, and your swing happens to be as strong as your drive. It is sad that the physical support has fallen out of favour with the public due to the rise of virtual entertainment. You feel these distractions have overstayed their welcome in this day and age. You also have the occasional urge to prepare exquisite cuisine, specifically meals that pair well with your expansive collection of wines. You haven't found one yet, and to be frank, you can't really cook at all, but there has to be something that works with that horrid drink. Oh, I know that feel. I can't cook the simplest things. I tried cooking ramen the other day. It was... Ramen's not even that... well, not... exquisite. Your troll tiger's grandiose saturation, and you renounce the use of a quirk, much like you renounce nautical lingo in its entirety. So he doesn't like ocean puns. You don't need to wonder what you are going to do. You're a man of certainties. I actually have a theory about this. I think Calder used to have a quirk. I don't think we don't know what it is. If he did, I think he used to have a quirk and just gave up on it. Okay, I should probably have mentioned that later, but you know, you'll find out why. Calder reclaimed the throne. If only it were that easy. There's quite a bit more to the matter of leadership than seizing it through force. In fact, provoking such a drastic social disruption is just about the worst thing you could do in order to ensure stability. Okay, this one is getting pretty loud. The song's getting pretty loud. Reviton has endured such a prolonged period of lawlessness and governmental informality that bending the political landscape in such a stark manner would do nothing but cause mass panic and outrage. Your ways are much more subtle than methodical, a slow drip of influence among the right people and a healthy dose of patience and planning. Not that it matters anymore. The moment for careful political machinations is long past, as frustrating that is. You're in for something much bigger than this planet. Besides, this throne was never yours to reclaim. Calder, reveal the original owner of your dwelling. The man himself. Your hive was the residence of infamous military leader Caesar Cancellaratus Persolus. It is a sprawling manor bathed in gold, carefully tucked underneath the umber weight of the black depths and duly airlocked. A shame that the metal is now worthless, all thanks to him. At least it still retains its intrinsic aesthetic value. It's rare that anyone on Rebaton is allowed this level of luxury when it comes to real estate pickings. Rarer still than ones who would do so with the knowledge that they are inhabiting the same living space as their ancestor. If you had a choice on the matter, you would cast off his luxury without a second thought, along with the rest of your ancestor's legacy. But that's neither here nor there. Calder, finish this blasted wine. Ugh, this blasted stuff. Yeah, what are those in his plant pots? Maybe they are just something and I'm stupid. I don't know. You've been trying to do that for the past couple of hours. This is your finest bottle, so masterfully crafted that you cannot fathom how to pronounce his name. You feel it would only be fitting to celebrate the upcoming festivities with a toast. Alas. But no matter. You have much more desirable things to do as you take your final steps within these walls. Calder, take a moment to admire your publication. Oh god, it's Troll Trump. And his wife, I'm guessing? I don't know who that is. The dark game that ruined the outlook of a generation. Okay, Calder. You decided to peruse the latest and likely final run of Sideline magazine. A project you started as a way to highlight the 12-star men you come across. Where are the women, Calder? Where are the women, Calder? Where are the 12-star women? The covers showcase these powerful individuals who work to make a meaningful difference in the world, always joined by a scantily dressed women. Shock value of this implication helps with drawing new readers in. But the true reason you created this magazine was to start a conversation about the planet, its wasteland of failure and misery, about the masses needing a real 12-star man such as yourself, to wipe the political landscape clean of rotten grow-ins with a previously mentioned system of checks and balances. You don't have the time nor energy to manage the printing yourself anymore. Look, there's no need for you to hands-on, because you have people for that now. People who know your vision and are happy to see it through. I feel like there's a certain Dursite that Calder might get along with in that manner. Calder, examine ship in a bottle. It's still impressive how well this little project came together in the end. An appreciation for fine craftsmanship is not something you've ever lacked, especially so when the craftsman in question is none other than yourself. This was made at the urging of your former pitch partner. She always expressed interest in trying to get you out of your own head for a change. I suppose it only goes to show how little thinking she did on her own. The pitch partner who, if you remember, probably not, is Sexpaz. I mean, wait, what? No. Freudian slip. We haven't met that troll yet. Freudian slip. Calder, traverse corridor. Oh. Some fine art from Zam here. Oh. It's Calder Anocious. Whatever the fuck that thing is. Yep, Calder and unknown teal-blooded girl. Look at this fucking thing! Oh my god! Oh, Calder and Murray. They have had a conversation in the past, actually. Oh. We've got Calder, Arcjek, and Laven. Interesting. So they seem to know each other. Penis. Here lies the grand elevator which which will take you above sea level. Into your grand fairway. I just heard something really weird from this track. It's only one of the few alterations you have made to this glorified dump during your self-imposed time of residency. You spent the entirety of today taking one last look at all of these rooms. Worthless mementos of the past hanging over them like spectres, all pointless. An old friend of yours used to say that memories are precious things meant to be cherished and preserved. The more you grew up, the less true his words rang. I believe you've had just about enough of this hive to last a lifetime. Yes, Calder elevate. Pause! Bloody hell. Okay, we have to open a new link this time. The galaxy is in captivity. I think I should have turned the volume up, because this might be really quiet to someone. Oh well. It's just elevator music anyway. Tell you what, for an elevator ride, Calder had some fluid animation. Probably the fluidest animation I've seen from like an MS Paint fan adventure. Or just even Homestuck in general, because that was all just literal moving pictures. Let's get real. Okay, let me just do something a second. Okay, never mind. The screen doesn't want to fit to the screen, so you see like blue lines at the top and bottom for some fucking reason. Calder, emerge. Wow, Zam, wow. This is some good fucking artwork. Wow, look at this place. Scattered around the playing field are numerous obstacles as fanciful as they are dignified. You've designed the perfect set of challenges and patience-testing feats in order to have your very last game of grandiloquent garden croquet, the 18, hold the shot of a lifetime. The 18th iteration of the rule set is your favourite method of play, of the current 24 available listings. Most trolls who... Oh my god, this music. Most trolls who participate in the sporting events tend to adopt the newer styles, but they simply don't retain the elegance found in the older catalogue. Really, they should have stopped while they were ahead. The planet's collective well of creativity has long since run dry. Calder, fondly regard obstacles. This one is representative of the short-lived period of the time post-Renaissance when rubbish marauders would take to their little cruisers and plunder the depths of the ocean in an attempt to keep the seas free of waste and toxin. It has proved to be rather difficult due to the terrifying monsters and deformed Lucide recently acquired a vicious taste for blood. So large were the numbered casualties that the operation had to be shut down in its entirety, with a begrudging compromise to abandon any plans of oceanic recovery and shuttle all the planet's trash to the Black Moon for disposal from then on. Also, this hole is an absolute nightmare to put in due to the ship's sails. But that's only something you have to worry about on an off chance your first pick swing lands here. Calder messages Ocius. You? Messaging him? You'd sooner bet your soul on that misguided wreck contacting you after sweep of silence, as if you'd ever consider speaking to him of your own free will. And what do you know? There he is. The audacity to message you as if nothing ever happened, as if he hadn't been left adrift without the care of a grey intervention or any kind of support, while he went on his merry way to indulge in his new relationship. You believe your bitterness is more than warranted, given the circumstances. He's pathetic. I have a feeling you know exactly what he wants and you're not going to give it to him. Calder, fetch laptop. and golf. You open your Rolodex, Moses. This is the standard issue model for people on the higher end of corporate business. No one at the top leaves with their hive without it. You've had yours since you were young, being well versed in all the pro strategies of quick inventory organising. The Modus automatically alphabetizes its items using a system of precise descriptions. All you have to do is flip to the desired card and retrieve your possessions. You need your set of clubs which you have stored in a bag, so the Modus recognizes it as a bag of clubs, and sure enough they are in the middle of the B set of cards. You also require the table in order to use your laptop. Yes, the furniture in it is entirely necessary. What, you expecting to sit on the ground and dirt your impeccable clothing? You think not. Okay. I keep thinking I'm not recording, for some reason. Deftly, you navigate to your portable laptop table under the P set of cards, taking your preferential golf ball, lying a single card away from while you're at it. At last, you need your laptop. Filing all the way back up to L, you make sure your device stands neatly on its assigned surface, just as planned. God, you're good. Calder, check Scorp. The Scorp theme is Regality Mania's retribution, and it is housed under the watchful eye of one Winston Churchill, notable yellow blood of the ages past and avid practitioner of alchemic wonders. Taken on as an understudy by the many planetary noblemen of the past, he managed to use his knowledge to transmute his skin into pure gold, an incredible feat of intellectual prowess, or so the story goes. Sadly, this is just before the precious metal became not so precious. Unable to change back, he lived the rest of his days in pain and misery. We still consider him to be a 12-star man, though. Calder, answer Oceus. What do you know about this damned game? What do you have to do with it? That is awfully accusatory and quite a bit brusque. Don't forget your manners, Colliad. Especially if you're going to throw baseless accusations at me over a matter you clearly know nothing about. The ability to have this biting exchange we've already witnessed. Once again, we've come full circle. We must pardon these winding paths. Or I suppose I did say we would be jumping around, Regardless, we should be able to fast forward a bit from this point forward. From this point. Calder, tee up. Yeah. After you cut the conversation off, you figure it's time to make the deciding swing. Calder, equip club. You equip the proper club from your bag and start angling a shot, and it's on. Yeah, just going back, this like Strife Specibus and like the what are they called? Silodex. They're like probably my least favourite thing about writing fan adventures. They're just not fun to come up with, honestly. Maybe because I'm not creative, but who knows. In the present, elsewhere. Meteor. Boy and his dog race against the clock. Going back to sprays. A cock the thief of time has made sure was running on his terms. That being Murret. And even further elsewhere. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're getting to the good stuff. We are getting into the good stuff. The Seer of Hope confronts predestination. You seem upset about this. Good. Okay, so this section is really important. We're going to want to pay attention here, right? Really pay attention to what this character says. Oh, no, go back. Do you know who I am? I can tell enough, given your ensemble. Perceptive. Would expect no less from my descendant. Do not call me that. After what you have done, I would no ties to your legacy. But you have knowledge of it, do you? That's why I decided to prepare in a more symbolic manner. Homestuck reference. Assuming that you want this to be personal in nature, however, I will not object. There's nothing more I can lose. Ooh, hello. This is some good fucking art. My name is Siprim Shukra, but I'm known as the Exemplar. I've come to revise your purpose. So this is Albion's ancestor. Kind of like how the Vivifier is Elsie's and Caesar is Calder's. So we've never met this character before. Just some interesting things about her attire. She's got a black and white moon earrings and a lime-coloured symbol on her forehead. Oh, on orange-coloured things there. Oh, I like that. Cyprian with no brim. Revised my purpose? I had a purpose until he took it away from me. And now I have nothing! Trollkind is bound to suffer with no recourse. Badly this is my fault, so you fight the wrong people. Who are the right people? Who else shall I blame? Don't expect me to believe you. All you've done is show unclear fragments of memory, false ideas to make me pliant and inclined to trust. What I've shown you is vitally important. I was there for all of it. You being in possession of this information is critical. Am I supposed to believe that I am important to you? In a sense, as my deeds have impacted what became of my ancestors' legacy, so will yours. I merely wanted you to understand what is at risk. I want you to understand this. I am none of your business. I want you out of my mind! Something we are inside your own head. Oh, child, this item was never yours, just as it was never mine. It is naught but a set in the game you are to play. It is not a safe haven, it is a prison. If far less control than you think, hero of hope, you must come to accept that. How could you possibly know all this? Because I used to be like you. Oh, look at Cyprian before she had the fresh trim. Sorry. When I was hatched inside the caverns, the very first thing I saw was the beautiful, blinding light of our star guardian within the cell. Much in the same way as you did, I imagine. They taught me how to control my emotions. They told me of the greatness that awaited me when I grew older. They weaved stories of their myriad pasts, the individual dreams they could recall, of each soul dwelling within them before they were brought together. How to use the power we shared, the gift we had. Did they do the same for you? Yes, they've helped me a great deal. They were made to be that way, to assist you with your studies and teach you their principles. Pardon me. Jeez. I was relentless in my pursuit of proficiency, in harnessing the energy and feelings at my disposal. My chemistry never strayed. I was scared of what would happen if it did. So I ensured that my control was absolute, my balance was unshakable. Till one day, at the cusp of my maturity, my spirit was transported elsewhere. Oh. It's white noise. I was greeted by a hissing torrent of dissonance and clamour like the likes of which I had never heard before. It commanded my hearing and strained my sight, flooding my senses. It felt like an unpleasant dream. He came to me then. As he spoke, the chaos seemed to melt away. Who did? I still cannot say with certainty. He was naught but bone and insisted that he had no name worth calling. He knew mine well, though. There was something about his tone that drew me toward him, where he turned phrases as if he knew all there ever was to know about this world and of its people. How he seemed to be familiar with all my innermost thoughts. Suppose it would seem unsettling when put like that. In truth, he spoke with the warmth and fondness of an old friend. The thing that I wanted to hear, good or bad, he would tell me. And he talked endlessly about you, about your friends, who you would become and what you were meant for in the future that he saw. He asked if I wished to help him lock it in place, for the salvation of our people. I could not refuse. The strange being gave me a piece of his soul, and it seemed to pain him greatly. I don't think he realized I could tell. He then explained that the heat from this eternal flame would allow me to glimpse the future he spoke of, a future in which life flourished. It did, and it was beautiful. Vision became my guiding light from that moment onward. Still, I always thought of how upset he had looked back then, for a fleeting moment. I only understand why when it all came crashing down. Oh? Interesting. He was my eyes and ears as I moved forward. Eventually he led me to another, similar to myself. Her name was Zakura. Our souls worked in tandem for a long time, both of us sharing in the same goal, the same dream of the future. She knew far more than me, though. Her mere presence commanded attention, and her words rang true and clear. She seemed, at times, filled with a wisdom as old as nature itself. Whenever I listened to her, I almost believed that claim. The two of us were bound through the will of the stars and in diamonds. So they were Morales. We walked every expanse of this planet, carefully plucking at the strings of fate. That was our part to play, our melody. We marked sacred walls with ancient knowledge, working at my mentor's behest. All for you to make this world yours. We were meant to be together until the very end, when the time came for you to take our place. I would give up my position as the pure oneself and she would bind me to her blood, to this world. But that didn't happen. On the night she was to pass her curse to me, a man ended his life. She told me that she had felt something, seen something I hadn't, and then she ran. Not a word more. When I found her, she'd already completed the ritual to mingle her blood with his. I see the seal fresh on his arm, plain as day, mocking me. I was furious. She tried to explain herself, to tell me that it was right, that it was needed. I did not believe her. I still don't. And so for the first time in my life, I lost the control I had so carefully cultivated. This part is hazy. By the time I came to, they were gone. It's horrible to suddenly find yourself without purpose, abandoned by those you trusted most. The following blinks were difficult. Sakura was an important figure to many, and I had no explanation or words of comfort to offer those she had left on a whim. But eventually I found solace in another, someone brave and driven. Both had our scars. He was proud of his, and he tried to help me be proud of mine. We became matesprits. Later, our sources found that the pair of traitors had fled our encampment with aid. We were determined to find them, all of them. Some of you started to make preparations. War struck. He told me to leave. He was killed in battle. It was noble, protecting the land he loved, but it was also in vain. After that, the world went dark. I was alone again. But I think we know what this battle was. We are going to learn more about these ancestors, definitely. It's confirmed. I was lied to. Used. Just the same as you. It was then that I decided to use what remained of this wretched story weaver's power. I'll show you my tale, and I would lead you into yours. The only reason you were allowed to use the Star Children's gift is my passing it down to you through our guardian. So listen to me. I do not have much time. The story weaver will come for you. He will try to control you and your friends with his schemes. He will use the cursed descendant against you. You must exclude them from the game. You cannot escape it, but you can make it better. You can make it yours. It is the only way. No, it is not. That's it. That is apparently very important, so we're going to want to pay attention to that. Your story is very upsetting. I empathize with your pains greatly, but I do not believe you. Why don't you get to choose what is right? To find what is best for me and my friends? You know not what you speak of. I did what I had to. Let's make my life a complete and utter lie? To me feel as if my entire being is collapsing unto itself? To be cruel? Yes. What? Yes, you must know loss. You must feel despair. You must nurture the anger that blooms inside of you, sharpen it to a fine point. It's the only way you'll be strong enough to make it through this ordeal. Uh-oh. Oh no. You have to succeed where I faltered. Oh. Uh-oh. I keep accidentally pressing. Our guardian was instructed to raise you the way they did. So you hide yourself, dwelling inward rather than outward. Star Children are meant to focus on the pacifist and serendipitous attributes of their character, to the exclusion of everything else. That was never the case. I made that mistake all on my own, despite my guardian's warnings, and I am certainly to blame myself for it. But it proves something to me. The more you hold back, the more powerful you become when you finally decide to let go. Rage is the most potent emotion of all. In many ways it can be harnessed. For your actions, your speech, your drive, it's language of its own. If you hold it long enough, become proficient at directing it. You have to learn the same way that I did. It had to be now. You'll be able to apply it from this point onward. It's an asset and a sacrifice that you had to make. A personal price you paid for the sake of everything in existence. You have no right to decide who I am! Uh-oh. Punch! Jesus. Huh? Oh. You've already found me. Oh, what the fuck? Who has found you? What's happening to your body? My followers. I knew they'd come. And this will be the consequence. This temple means nothing to them anymore. I truly wish you could understand what I'm telling you. No. If I could wish for anything, I don't have any reservations with the notion. So I've been spending some time with you before this had to happen. What the fuck? Are you in pain? Oh yes. It hurts immensely. Even within these confines, I feel all of it. This is but a brief flicker of hurt in the grand scheme of events leading up to this moment. Say, child, There's one thing I still believe in despite it all. I believe that harboring hope is essential in one's life. Otherwise, you only expose yourself in more pain. My personal hope is to look back on this moment and remember my words. Because you're going to experience more pain than I could ever dream of. And I'm so sorry. Oh, jeez. Why do you remain here, our child? It's time to go back. What is going to happen to me? You will return to your world and do important work with those closest to you. The power bestowed upon you shall not fade unless you choose to make it so. You did all from this point forward. Set no limitations. Embrace that which defines you and embrace it wholly. Whatever your fate, I am really going to miss you. Even after all of this. There is nothing left for us. We are not of great importance to this tale. Star children are no longer of any consequence. Did you have any to begin with? Was there meaning to it at all? Okay, the same song is played, like, again. Oh, yeah, let's play Star Children. This is suitable. You are your own meaning, our child. The space does not define you. You are no longer trapped, and neither are we. So we will leave in her wake, to join the eternal collective within the essence of the All-Mother, and to make us very happy to finally rest. But I still feel that I need help. I do not know what to do with myself. There are people around who feel similarly. Those who have taken pride in assisting. Should they would do the same for you. Your world may be upturned, and your fate changed. There is always a way to heal. Goodbye, my guardian. Goodbye, our child. Well. Ah, yes, that. So you missed a lot since you were last here. I'll have to wait, though. There is someone you need to speak with immediately. Oh, it's you, Red Girl. Demi is quantified and began throwing sanguine allegory. I'm so sorry. I meant to say something sooner. Are you there? I've been here this whole time. Glued to my seat, just reading and waiting. Did you do it? Are you okay? No. No? It's a very long story. I believe that the best way to put it is, I do not want the position anymore. Was it very important to you, though? It was all you would talk about sometimes. I know, and I'm sorry about that. You don't need to apologize to me. Yes, I do. I let you without a word. I was scared about how you would feel. I just chose not to show it. I'll be on. I was wrong. That was no way to treat you. Maybe not. I should be a bit more upset about it, but I just can't bring myself to do that. You've told me so many things. You helped me get to where I am now. You've always been so patient. It's only fair I'd be the same for you. That said, I hope you know what you can tell me anything. I'm an open book, metaphorically speaking. I don't know if I'm using that right, actually. But my point is, I love you. Very much. And that's all that matters. Right? Yes, absolutely right. Okay, I thought we were getting somewhere else now, but apparently not. I misremembered. Oh, God. Dismiss your scars. So yeah, as in from previous stage, dismiss the scars, like, hurt his body that much. Like, his mouth is, like, permanently open now. I have a surprising amount of characters like that. Oh, nice. Oh, look at... Now you're going to see, like, Zam's art, how the art changes from this point forward. Did you know that in Northern Reptilian mythology, it's that the larger trolls' chest is, the more powerful they are in both strength and combat prowess? I thought that was interesting. Gah. Oh my god. Troll nibbles are ordinary grey in colour, just like the rest of the troll body. However, there are recorded errors in the reduplication process that made nibbles approximately 0.2% of the reptilian population bloodshaded instead. I thought that was interesting. Fuck off, I'm begging you. Yeah, I bet you fucking are. I fucking bet you are. Oh. Titillating good show you put on there, Chief. Earning the right to get all washed up in the Z drink like that. Good spunk and moxie. You made of it, Scat Man. You done did good, champ. Yeah, he probably feels really shitty about being in water. Because all Reptilians are hydrophobic. Even me, I'm not even on Reptile. Well, look who's trying to dig himself out of his own hole with some half-assed praise. So where the hell have you been? Busy, busy, busy. Work hard, play hard, be hard. Ugh. Got loads upon loads of footage. I just had to take a sec to keep my peeps from exploding all up in a bloody shower for the ruthless spectacle. Know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna duck a dint in a masterpiece in my mid-time. God, you got to direct your fun little exploitation number. Thanks. But I'm officially out of commission. I can barely move. What now? What you got like was fucking penny lick scrapes? Like fucking what now? Penny lick. Slang for small potatoes. Small what? Potatoes. I know what potatoes are, you asshole. What the hell's gotten into you lately? You trying to go for gold in the willfully oblivious dumb shit spewing Olympics? It gets worse with every passing night, I swear. These are not small penny lick potatoes, and you know it. Have you noticed that my arm is fucking broken? Hey, I get it, man. I got it. You really don't. If I didn't know you any better, I think that there's something. You can sell first aid. You can sell first aid that bad boy right up, though. I can't fix my bones, dipshit. Oh well, it's not my fault. Yes, it is. Damn, here I thought you'd be a little more appreciative of all the effort I went through for your sorry ass. What, Merritt? Ugh. I can't believe you're trying to wheel out with personal responsibility after that stunt. Something Merritt will do a lot later on. So, you're saying it's my fault? It is entirely your fault. Oh, I don't apologize. What? You heard me. No, I don't. Because I don't expect that from you at this point. Yeah. That's the only one I want to hear, my mans. Proud of you coming to the realization on your very own you never disappoint me. Yeah, thanks. I don't go all teared up on me just yet, Bossy Jaw. I went around the block multiple times to see you in your absence, you know. Spin that shit down and around rounds now off the Patrician's choice of cleanse of your mental and sensual ailments. Right on Mr. the Yellow Line. She's like so mad at Lily Mao. Hold up whilst I liberate her from Scorpical meetings. Oh. Oh, it's this person. Okay, so we gotta do the... for this character, I do the Toko Fukawa voice. Where is he, you stupid head? He's right here, girl. Chillax. You told me this was urgent, and that he was dead. Yeah, I kinda said that to get you coming here faster. If anyone should die, it's you. You love me. No. She loves me. You hearing this? Dismas, if you're there, please save me. I'm not doing a good Toko Fukawa voice. Oh. Hey, what's wrong? Him. Okay, I mean, besides him. We always got issues. Rough lol. Then literally everything else. That's definitely fair. It is absolutely not fair. It's suffering. We're all suffering. This also sucks. And by the way, are you okay? Depends on what you mean by okay. Is it enough that I don't have to come over there and knock some sense into this idiot? I can't say what I'm thinking very well right now, but I know you get it. Crystal clear. This whole thing just got me thinking way too much. You won't even tell me what's going on. I told you, Tweaks. Blurple busted up the stupid Q&A machine. There's a 5 answer limit on the dumbness checkout, and then kablamo. You can't set a dumbness limit when you break it yourself whenever you open your mouth. What are you saying? I should Armstrong that business clear as the Joe Crystal you just mentioned. Oh, did you now? I'm gonna stretch you and Armstrong your rubbery ass, I swear. See, this kind of threat that makes me inclined to give out less and less info. Can both of you just save it, thanks? I can't understand this game thing. I give up. It's just too much. I can't even make my own pre-made dinners without a panic attack. How am I supposed to save myself from a huge burning meteor? How are you going to do it? Murray said you were dead, and you're not now. Sure, but you might as well be in this state. Hey, don't worry. I'll live. Venegas' that attack was, he didn't have any intent to kill. It was over-the-top concentrated memory meant to intimidate. I'm used to this posturing. Plus, look, I'm already starting to heal up. My body's kind of stiff, so it's mostly not my arm that needs medical attention. Actually, to be real, your arm is last on our top triple itinerary. Cause I have more. More? Excuse me. Let me explain. Hold on a bit, though. Wasted. The hell's that noise? Your stretch is some auditory annoyance, but goddamn! Oh, God, my ears! How could it get worse? Shh! Gotta know how the chase scene ends. Stop running my phone for once, Jeezums. Wait, is that me? Are you watching that invisible exploitation flick right now? Or invasive, not invisible. It's long words like that I struggle to read. Oh, come on! This is always the plan? Well, nonsense just to not listen to me. Shake my head. SMH my head. This little snatch of time right before game time. Game time after game time anyways. I need to mash up some investment materials. Could you translate him? No way, I already tried and failed multiple times today. Miserably. It's your turn. Oh, okay. What the hell are you saying? Words? Like any normal troll would. But no, okay, I'm over and out of it. I'm over and out of it. This is a cool panel. So fun fact. I'm ready for you to set me up now. Set you up? Set you up for what? Registered thinker amputation? I can get you an appointment real soon if that's the case. I'll consider it in a few. But like, it's not to turn around and scramble it. Kinda passed me on. I'll make sure Layman was in real early. I'll have a game in pro strats and some funny moments. Should have caught me. Man was like, coughing. I was like, bing, bam, bop. Bada bam, bada boom, bop. Pow. And when the pearly gates closed down on him, they started right back up to wait on me for reclosing it. Now my entry clock is ticking. Like I said, use my bumper in this. So I need you back at the crib soon as possible. Soon as possible. You don't need me to get back there in this condition to save you? Yeah. No! Fuck you! Now fuck you, Leatherman. Let's keep my merch on Plink. What the fuck? Unplink yourself, scum! That's some wishful fantasy you're having if you think I'm gonna consider helping you after this bullshit. Yeah, what he said. Also, that's a good one. Scum. To die. Besides, have you seen him? Are your eyes working? I bet you can't see anything in those the thingy shades. Alright, okay, cool. I get it. No, you don't. Grab the main, knock it off real quick. Look, I can make this work, you know I can. I've done everything to make this the best stitch it can be. Oh? Oh, really? Just what is your best, Murray? How would you possibly pull out of your spherical, shiny chest bag of flaming garbage to make this work? Got a plan. This better have more foresight than the last plan you came up with. Now, no. It's so much worse. Of course it is. Got Naval Sing numero 2 over there to nab you a transportation gift. The ore carrier? The what? It's just mining craft. I used to get that old bastard his meals from the radiation mines. It makes my job much easier, plus gives you some ammo to fight back. Yeah! Well, what power is it too? So I think it's bust. So why is this thing too busted? This thing too busted up. His handy hammies to excavate a bit of hard rock ground ground pit to wash down the engine tank. Okay, I butchered that line so much. I shouldn't have solid dirt juice to get us back at max power. We gotta be breakneck about it. Remember, we got consequences, like death. Other things like not death. I really don't like this. Me neither. I'm gonna level with you here, my mans. I think this plan sucks. For the foreseeable future, I just think you suck. There's a lot of things I'm worried about. As much as I want most of them to be numbered, a numbered list of reasons this is a shit idea. Okay, listen. Albion dropped her quirk earlier and started going on about some really out there information. I'm still trying to make heads or tails of. I think there's something wrong with her. She's fine. Pardon? She's fine. She's sorry. She's doing A-okay, dude. Shut up with 180 as she could. All good on my end. But I was just talking to her. She sounded definitely not okay, and I've never seen her like that. Something was off. It's like her being regular twinkle twinkle Twinkie to me. Okay then, smarty pants. What about this Lucis? He has to be back by now. Oh yeah, if shit lives and sees me without some kind of peace offering, he will kill me this time. Under control. This is doubtful. Seconded. Also, I had an incident with my computer a while back, and I lost my trilobite in the middle of this unnecessary mess. What about that, huh? Okay, without this song as well. We will solve the computer crisis as a team. Me, you, and the sassy child. I think you misunderstand what teamwork stands for. Teamwork is about caring for your fellow troll. It's most definitely not about anything you do or come up with, ever. Might want to update your dictionary definition there. Everyone will talk for sure. When the next war is right upon our collective doorsteps and the big boys on top need a new star technician, I'm sure Fire Sure you will get a call. If I'm down, then you're down. If you're down, we're all down. Best kind of plan is a plan that's got a gamble in the guts of it. Better than waiting and a select chance of destiny. You can sit there and ponder and hum and haw all you want for optimality or whatever to strike, but by that point, it's over. What you're missing is that if you don't take any risks ever, then at least what the hell do you do at all? Nothing is what. Pull me up there. What? Think about this some more. You can say no to him. You say no to me at least sometimes. But can you not say no to me? No. Heck, got him. Ugh. It's like half any other options. I can't have another round with my Lucis in this state. Ugh, this is so dumb, and you're so scum, right? Scum. Up we go then. Come on, let's take this rocket for a jet spin. Adrenaline will ease those achies right up. Murray, settle them in. Yup. Just to be clear, I'm still mad at you. But are you sure about this? Is there a better alternative hiding somewhere? Because even though this thing can be pretty speedy, it's really not meant for the rail system. It's a new model I settled on recently, and fucking babe, I'm only sure of two things in this world: melt, track. Dismiss, melt, track. Oh no! Dismiss, you're going too fast! Elsewhere still, even earlier than before. Okay, I know what the part I was thinking of is coming after this part. The Witch of Doom settles on a final design of what might be her second biggest project yet. Nothing will ever top the first one. She can at least try. We're finally getting to Tealblood Girl, who I accidentally revealed the name of earlier. Regardless, she feels like she's earned herself a break. A break for the 10th time tonight, if my math's right. She's a bit of a scatterbrain. Still better than usual, though. Enter name. Your name is Sexpaz Halilo. I used to think it was Sexpaz, but apparently the official pronunciation is Sexpaz. You fancy yourself an... Look at her room as well. Damn. You fancy yourself an amateur architect, harbouring a strong interest in woodworking and carpentry. You're highly thrilled with the tools of your trade and the many, many projects you're working on. Projects that, more often than not, you end up growing tired of along the way. You can't help it. You have so many ideas, all the time, constantly. Your ambition tends to reach past the limit of what's possible, but that's just the way you like it. Creativity has no ceiling in your mind. While on a job, you have the nasty habit of accidentally hurting yourself over and over without fail. Most consider that a problem, but these little oopsies of fate tend to make your life a bit better rather than worse. After all, you're a person who believes in the potential mistakes have to turn into miracles. Philosophy of your matesprit doesn't buy into nearly as much. He's wrong though, the dummy. He likes a special spark hidden in every situation, just waiting to make things work out in the end. You're also an aspiring jokester who holds a great deal of respect for the comedy masters of the past. Folks who spearheaded the charge and making late-night laughs a thing of beauty. Ugh. You even built yourself a little practice stage so you can work on your routine. But really, you're not interested in being good at it. You know you just won't make it into the big league chuckle bunker anytime soon. Your proficiency lies with the pedestrian version of puns and dumb personal anecdotes. So keep trying. Being the very cream of the crop may not be an achievable goal, but hanging out with the middle masses sure beats sulking at the bottom of the barrel. What else? Oh, when you were younger, you used to get a real kick out of trying to unlock the secrets of the most mysterious, sinister instrument of all, the accordion. Just think of its haunting notes sent to shiver down your spine. The cellular old one, which you acquired through some rather odd means, always check if your sources are reputable and non-stalky before you get things from strangers, kids. You're honestly a bit afraid to touch her, even though your awesome and noble Lucis Lefty loves the tunes. She's great and you never want to leave her. Your troll tag has pliable defecants, and you speak with a pretty funny inflection. Oh, that font. What will you do? Sexpaz, smile. You're on camera. Alright. You have no idea what camera will be watching right now, but make sure to give it a full shot with your pearly whites. It's like you're an unwitting member of the long-running television show that desperately needs ratings to stay afloat. The fake laugh track plays inside your head on cue, coupled with uproarious applause. You're so proud of yourself. Sexpaz, you're not working anymore. Take off your helmet. This is absolutely true. Absolutely true. Some of you get so into the job that you end up forgetting when it ends. You unclasp your custom-made helmet and pop it off your head. Your hair poofs out with a greater plume. Okay, I still don't get how this fucking helmet works. I don't get it. Everyone's saying it clasps. Where does it clasp? Because there's just holes here. There's just holes. And like, consider the shape of the horns, I don't get it. I don't get it. Sexpaz, reduce some glue for your matesprit. I need to put my laptop on charge. One sec. The charge has been behaving a lot more recently, like it used to. That's exactly why your voice made sure to have a surplus of this stuff. I have no idea why the silly guy never asked for you to share your stash. You gave everyone that's left in the world a bottle of glue and still have more to spare. That's why you've partaken before. It's not more than once. Or twice. Or a few times. Look, it's just got this bite to it that you enjoy, okay? Sexpaz likes eating glue. I know people have eaten glue for some fucking reason. But seriously, what's the deal with him not trading off with you? This should be like a regular supply and demand, but no! You supply the very thing he needs, but his needs are finicky and demand specifics. Honestly, Laven might just be looking for an excuse to message that other silly guy when he really wishes he would open up and visit him again. Well, he's not so silly anymore, not like he was when you first met him. More of a sad guy now, you guess. Sad and cranky. Sexpaz is my shrine to comedy masters. Oh god, it's him. You approach your shrine as you always do, with a glint in your eye, duly ignoring the super up left corner in a very pointed way. Jerry Seinfeld, the man that kickstarted your jerk-spewing aspirations. He holds a set dedicated to him in his signature shtick. Good old Jerry has brought you back to your feet on more than one occasion with his hornless charm. He's reduplicated without them, the poor guy, and yet he still finds a way to spin it into a good-natured goof. Now that's an ideal man of jokistry, if you've ever seen one. We to pick up a resigned champion of James and Tom Frollo above all others, it will be him for sure. And hey, if he can stutter his way through bad zingers and still have everyone think he's great, why can't you? The only problem is him. Weird Al. Yeah, that one's weird, alright. Weirder than ever. Maybe even aller than before. Both notions are equally terrifying to you. His early work is the only thing worth caring about. Any respect you had for the man dissipated after he lost his marbles and decided to spearhead a cult. Also, his newfound stuff is so grisly. His latest album features the most trolling devotees from his accordion-packing poker party murder circus, screaming and squealing on cue for each and every song. Suffice it to say, unsettling is far too tame a word to describe the experience. Pardon me. You couldn't even make out most of the lyrics. Whenever you could, you knew fear. I think you nearly joined the ranks of the Alpocalypse. Once upon a time, the hazy memories make you wince. We've actually learned about those in Necron's Root of Snowbound Blood. Last you heard, he's been building an army with Hulk Hogan or something? You're not sure about that last part, though. New Shell is very selective with what it says. Notice it's worried about making everything seem a-okay even when it isn't. You may have to warn others again soon. It's only going to get worse, you can tell. Space, insert Rod A into slot B. Already did that, silly. I did that last week, silly. You're an expert when it comes to inserting round things into round holes, square things into square holes, and other shaped things into other shaped holes. And here's your free corporate calendar, where you like to keep track of the small accomplishments you make every night. It's great to look at when you haven't done as much as you'd like. Nothing beats laughing at your blinky quitter of important to-dos. You'll now make a demonstration. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha! What the fuck? Space, peruse corporate calendar. What is that fucking image? Okay, we've had the song already. A song we've not had before. I don't think this is suitable. Let's have whatever this one is. Sure, why not? You decide to take a closer look at the current blink. Quite a few special nights in this one, but tonight is the most special of all. It's your flushed anniversary. Make a mental note to mark tonight's accomplishments, along with the special notes give your Laven a special prod about this special day. You easily forget about both notes as you look... What the frick is this? What is this? Let's have this one. I like this one. You instantly forget about both notes as you look at the tawdry advertisement hanging just above the calendar. The guy on display stares right back at you, relentless. You're somewhat curious. He's offering you a piping hot vegan wiener sandwich, unearthed from the confines of his magical, strong-armed torso. Hunger may get what hunger wants, but you do not crave sustenance the way that this fellow does. No, what you crave is far more tempting. Far sinister. Always near. Always. Sexpaz, resist urge to go to town on the accordion. Maybe you shouldn't touch that thing. You know what will happen if you do. Nothing good ever comes out of it. Touching it would be a flagrant disregard of everything you stand for. You haven't done it since you were younger, you swear, is what you would keep telling yourself. You're playing it in your spare time, despite having full knowledge of the consequences that build up with more than mess with it. You're not lying, honest. It's just a dumb-looking squeezy box anyway. Nothing more to it. You definitely don't enjoy the sound of it. Or the way it squishes. Pressing the keys. No, none of that. You never call it fun, that's for sure. But you would never have any fun at all. Fun's not allowed anywhere near the vicinity of your personal agenda. You're a hard worker and with strong core values that would make you betray in a moment's weakness. And you're definitely not any good at playing it either. Not at all. So stupid bad at the accordion is ridiculous. Who are you kidding? Sexpaz, play your soul out on the accursed accordion. Oh. We can't play it. There's no, yeah, it's interactive, so it's no YouTube mirror. Oh, no! Okay, so it was basically a flash of Sexpaz playing the accordion. There's a bunch of stuff in it, so they're converting that to the HTML5. So we're not going to see that for a while. Sexpaz, look behind you. Oh god, what is that? Oh.
Oh, hi, gal. That's what you hear me playing. Guess I should know better now, huh? You doing okay?
Why is Sexpaz speaking here? Oh my god. Lefty, great darling daughter. I'm assuming is the sound that Lefty just made. Or just a very weird growl. I can't do growls. Whoa. That's how she says, I love you, in complicado. And you love her back so much. She's your left-hander, after all. Kind of an unorthodox turn of phrase, but a name based on her status as your right-hander would be dumb. You're plenty efficient in the use of your right hand on your own. Accordion curse pervade. Oh hell, they know. How do they always know? Oh god, it's this guy. Oh, this guy. An extra bit of pep in your step, and suddenly the merry parade of chocobos is raining down on you and buzzing around like an annoying swarm of giggle-hungry flies. Yeah, how dare you want a little bit of instant gratification once in a while? You're stuck paying the wacky piper for a victimless crime. It's not going to be fun. Let me just... Sexpaz, check Scorp. Suitable music for this. I went it all out. Just like last time, and also all the other times before it, these guys love showing off how creepy and invasive and weird they are. You can't stand it. On usual occasion, you'll be seeing your Scorp theme on your jerry top, Pilkingston's Plunders. But as usual, the Harmonies took over the entire thing with their own display, with the stupid banana cult mascot on the lower right. This program is way too easy to be bust into, but even someone like you could figure out how to do it. A bit too nice to get back at those clowns. Unfortunately, they got to you first. They're in possession of the upper hand, whereas you have none, metaphorically speaking. In most of the situations, you would at least have your right one, plus Lefty. That's 2 whole hands. You may as well just amputate yourself while you're at it, for all the good that's going to do in your current predicament. There's one thing you learned in your previous to Bagels, is that their head honcho does not take no for an answer. Time to brace for the worst. Space, enter no hands land. Oh, this conversation is very special. Hello again. Oh my god, no! 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 I don't think I've asked you anything yet. No! No what?
No, so whatever it is you're trying to sell me. Whether these coping mechanisms, more accordions, new records, I don't want any of it. So I to say no enough times that any question you want to pitch would be instant nullified. Did it work?
Well, this is a hard matter to grapple with so suddenly, I must admit. I think the most direct way to express my feelings on it would be... no. Ah! You do realize you are still on our mailing list, correct? Do you remember me, Miss Halilo?
Yeah, you're Edelon, the great and powerful, chef, yada yada. I'm gonna be showing me around because you made it a point to bring up every single inane chit-chat you first upon my poor lap. I don't want your goodies. Stop forwarding this crap to me.
I'll take a shot for every reference in this conversation. I'm just telling you why this is still happening. You accepted our little gift. In exchange, we will give you news and expect the bare minimum of support. I'd greatly appreciate a bit more of it from you.
Support? Oh, you want to talk about support? I know all about the support you get up to.
Yes, we'll make others happy. Our membership count is higher than it has ever been.
You brainwashed them, you creepy hack. Do you think I don't research this stuff? God knows I've been weirded out by the best of them in the past. I've not been clear on the details of what happened to him, or to you, or to I guess Hulk Hogan now. This whole deal is ludicrous. You treat people into supporting you with your shitty horseshit doomsday rhetoric.
Come on now. Don't you feel that's just the tiniest bit unreasonable? We'll have to make sacrifices in the interest of the greater good. I've lost many brave souls closest to me, those that I cherished, sacrificed to in the aid of his dream. He's helped them just as much as he has helped me. There's no reason for it to feel agony over that, is there? Let me ask you something. Only 6 words long. No. Are you happy with your life?
What kind of insensitive question is that? I'm fine, goddammit. I'm doing much better if you toss out whatever list you have on me and never contact me again. Ever. Thanks.
If you wanted to, well, I suppose it was worth a shot. If you want to dare to be stupid in your famous little bubble, or should I say Amish paradise, I suppose I can't stop you. However, I know that his words touched your heart before. It's hard to completely let go of one's past. You must still feel a measure of fondness deep down. Even your words reflect his beliefs, as do mine and those of all others like us. There's a great fear in me that you will regret the choice you made.
But I respect your wishes, just as long as you inevitably come to respect mine. I won't be messaging you again, as you requested. Do keep your eyes peeled, though. We are very close to having our official statement ready. Have a good night, Miss Hililo. Who was that? Okay, so there's not as many references as there used to be, but there was a lot last time. Return from No Hands Land somehow intact. At what cost? Not your hands, that's for sure. Your spirits may have taken a bit of the dip with your criticism that guy force-fed you, though. Time for a mental note of you super duper can't forget. I'll tell Ethan about this later. Oh, along with the tape prodding. Good thinking. Let's get you a look that says, I just like deal with you, Missy. You should have the energy to reply. You slip yourself over onto your custodian. These kinds of things happen, but that doesn't make them suck any less. She knows what to do in these trying times, right? Yeah, of course. Absorb all the sadness out of her. Be the mouthpiece of the end. Oh, hello. She will learn. The message you sent is not one to make light of, but you can't help those who do not wish to be helped. Not yet, at least. We are going to see you again. Whoever you are. And now for a complete change of scenery. Oh, this is the part I've been waiting for. Oh wait, was there? No. You become someone else entirely, though still you all the same. Who is this hard-shelled fellow? State name and exposit past. If you read Homestuck, you know all too well who this is. Your given name is Jack Noir, formerly known as Scathing Sharper. Oh, my eyelids twitching. Ugh, give me a sec. Oh god. You can probably see it. It's twitching really bad. Ah. Well, as what feels like an eternity, your name has been nothing but mud. You now resentfully bear the title of Trash Man under the forced punishment of an indefinite servitude of the Queen of Durst due to an unending list of criminal activity. In another life, you used to lead an infamous group of grifters known as the Dead Shufflers. Bunch of dirty fucking shills. You crumble to yourself for the contempt. Defrauding dealer, hustle bones, and charmed defalcator are all cooped up and nice and cozy under some kind of self-insured witness protection program while you were being nabbed by the man. I don't know who the man is. A sprawling empire toppled, a lucrative business opportunity squandered, years and years of partnership gone. Just like that. Poof. Keep that lucrative business opportunity in mind for, say, past page 1000. So, yeah, remember that. It's very important. Seems like you taught him how to pull a long con a little too well. The talk may have flim-flammed with the best of them, but you'll never forgive him for what he did to you and your gang. We know who that is. All bets are off as far as you're concerned. You just need a single hit to score a jackpot-sized return as payment for losing your goddamn mind in public service for all these years. You made up the term jackpot, by the way. It is your greatest achievement. Jackpot. Jack, start eating garbage. That actually doesn't sound half bad, until reality decides to plink you over the head like a cow's heap of plastic. Turn around and ask this jerk-off pawn what his big idea is, pal. He shrugs and says... Okay, so... Just stopping. The, Dursites and, Prospitians, or whatever they're called, they speak through the narrative, so they don't actually have real dialogue. So maybe I should do the voice for them like this, I don't know. What his big idea is, pal. He shrugs and says he was just trying to drink his way, no big whoop. As a man going for a social rehabilitation, you can tell when someone needs a bit of help breaking a nasty habit. They just can't abide by littering, now can you? That's about as violent as it gets. Nah, okay, I'll do it when he actually talks. Jack, rehabilitate. Tell a schmuck that you have a real nice friend a couple of feet down that you can introduce him to. Have a few martinis, a couple games of strip parcheesi. He'll be good as gold. He stares, unnerved, as you extend your invitation. Some folks just don't get it when concerned bystanders are trying to do them a solid. Uh-oh. You hate trying to help other people. Now, you're level with your pretend audience here. All this shift spent on your lonesome have given you some much-needed thinking time. You've spent self-reflecting, pondering, introspecting, not a whole lot of other things to do while you pick up trash. The point is you regret a lot of things. Which is to say,
You'll regret ever having been caught, and this is the most regrettable situation you've ever found yourself in over the course of your many life cycles. Disgusting. Felt into your fuming, both literal and metaphorical, with this bitter aroma in your nostrils. Just explaining it here, because the universe is repeated over and over, which has been established in the intermission, Jack is a constant, and he retains his memories over the thingies, so yeah. You used to own this joint. You used to own every single name and face in this joint. You're so very angry. Nay, seething. It's not a statement you make lightly. You really aren't one for emotional theatrics, unless it involves a damn good Broadway number. What you want to do is give a snazzy suit and a couple of show tunes right about now. Jack, request assistance. There's been no need for that, as a large helping hand has come out of the darkness to assist you within your time of need. Punch! Oh right, you've got other people aren't usually keen on helping you either. Jack, introduce, quote, helper, unquote. That fucking panel! You should have known better than to fall for that ploy. This lady here couldn't help the broadside of the barn out of a wet paper bag. Yeah, fine, this analogy isn't pretty, but neither are you right this second. You think she knocked out a couple of fiddlings loose. Hardy ha, very funny number she's got. The exonerated executor, I don't know how to say that, is one or the other. Is your glorified zookeeper. Well, she would be if she weren't herself a caged animal who likes to fling her own shit around. The woman used to dab in a similar line of work as yours, but her crimes were of more no-colour variety, as opposed to your white-collar brand of law-breaking. You've already paid her debt to society, and now the Queen looks to her as the only one who can keep you in check. You admit, you respect her for consistently sticking it to you without fear. Something which you really need to stop doing with the other way around. Jack, fake your way out of this. So let's pull out a few excuses you've saved up your ass for one such occasion. The evil gator could always pull much better doe-eyes than you, but you're going to try that hard sell nonetheless. Gal probably came running because the authority regulator around your ankle detected far too much aggressive jabbing for a trash-picking routine. You had to play that angle, claiming it was simply a cramp, you see. Really arms-trustworthy cramp. She doesn't buy your faux impression to Kansas City Shuffle, but doesn't seem to be here for the infraction. So she had to come on urgent business. The higher-ups are heading to the Golden Kingdom's courthouse. They decide what to do in regards to it. That's what it is. She has the shield, duh. You say, oh. She says, yeah. You go wherever she goes. Jack, resist. Not this time, Not this time. You won't. The truth is, you've tried before, over and over and over again. Not once have you managed to slip through the cracks. You need something big, something even bigger than her, as a plan to get yourself out of this enforced retirement. You're so sick of feeling like a washed-up wreck. You'd rather drown yourself in the mop water than make you clean these streets up with this point. Anything to get you out of the hellish punishment you face every single day. The authorities won't break your spirit, though. You've been here for a long time, and you've been through plenty of scrapes. They could keep you shackled to your bucket for the rest of eternity. You still gnaw at the wounded leg of this unjust sentence. Full set of teeth in your mouth or no. As you drag along the upper railings of Durst, you see something of strange above you. Well. Although considerably extensive lifespans, you've never seen this happen before. It means change will come sooner than you thought. Arccheck, reach checkpoint. Oh, we're getting to this point. What voice did I do for Guy? Oh, I forgot.
Surprise! Told you that you would see me again. Nothing this way, but hearing is just another form of seeing, so it counts. Oh, great. We should be meeting again. I assumed you meant, like, near the checkpoint so you would give me new information or something. Say, see you next time doesn't count when no time's actually passed, you know. You haven't left in the first place. Oh, gasp! How did you notice? You're so very perceptive. I have ears in the back of my head. Oh, that makes sense. Well, since you're here... There's something going on up ahead. I'm assuming that the checkpoint, but I'm also assuming it's not supposed to be smoking on fire. No, it is not. Oh gosh, things look really different now all of a sudden. It's all black and white. Tell me about it. But okay, there's no welcome bonfire then. Oh yeah, I think we need to hurry. Why, what's the rush? This is a little odd, but I just got here. What can you possibly throw my way this early that's not manageable? No! Something's supposed to happen, I promise. Alright, calm down. It's not the first time that I take care of... And I will. Let's go. Object, hurry. Uh-oh.
And that's where we're going to end. Just kidding, I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Uh-oh, so what's happening here?
What is that thing? I don't know. Wait till these creatures waiting to kill me? I didn't think... I thought there'd be some shitty low-level underling to show me the ropes. This monster is huge. It's destroying everything. What is it? It's a, guy. It's a shifter. That's his name. They look in the clouds and change according to the land. It's not supposed to be here, though. I've never seen one before because he hides so good. Maybe something brought it here? I don't get why it's here. What do I do?
Well, I do is eat my sandwich. Lady from the Devil May Cry series.
Great, I'm sorry to interrupt. My name is Lady. We've never fully met, but you gave me and everyone else here a name. You gave me a family, a place to live. It's all gone now. My family is dead. My home is destroyed. Please, please help us. You're all we have. I don't know if I can.
Person. Oh, let me just replay this song because I think this is kind of suitable for what's happening.
I'll eat my sandwich. What do you mean you don't know if you can? What? You're an aspect holder, aren't you? What if aspect holder doesn't help others? Oh, please, it's not like that. I want to help, it's just... I don't know what to do. I've never done anything like this before. I didn't know this was gonna happen. Oh, so now you're just making up excuses? You're just gonna let my people die? Hey, knock it off. Give him a chance. This is the second thing. Is all, right? I just... What kind of selfish coward just lets people suffer right in front of their eyes? Is your well-being more important than anybody else's? What makes you so special? I don't know. I don't know, I'm sorry. I don't want to be here. I don't want this to happen. It's my fault. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, here we go.
You can always run away.
Uh-oh. I'm just gonna put my sandwich down for this. Kid Jack.
You don't know any of these people. There's nothing keeping you here. Yeah, but if you stay, you'll go through what happened last time all over again, you know? So, just leave. It'll be easier for everyone that way. Isn't that all I've done so far, though? What have I actually done for anyone I've talked to in the last few hours? In the last few sweeps? I've been given so much, and I just don't do anything with it. I just stay in the same place. Half the time because it feels like I can barely move my body, another half because it feels like even if I could, I don't want to try. I know nothing I could do would ever be good enough. I still feel like that, even now. But being stuck, just standing here and watching, doesn't make me feel any better. It never has. He wanted to do something, anything, for anyone. I still just can't move. But those feelings are reason enough on their own, right? You're just going around fighting all these battles that you didn't even want to start. You're thrust into this situation and you were forced to accept it. That doesn't seem very fair, does it? Heck, these guys aren't even real. There's nothing to lose here. It's not to be so difficult. It's not your fault this time. What does it always feel like it is then? I feel like I'm letting them down. It feels much realer than I expected. So many of them were just lying dead on the ground before I even knew there was anything going on in the first place. They died because I didn't move fast enough. So many things happen because I can't make it in time. I'm always too late, and others always have to suffer for it. I don't want this to keep happening. You always tell me the same thing and I always listen to you. Why won't you help me? Maybe we're all too late now, but we could do something, right? We could save some of them. Is that what we wanted back then? Is that what we wanted? Oh. What we wanted was something we could never have. They were childish fantasies. That's why we had to give them up. There's something we could have done, and you know better now. At least you should. If you really want to go out there and make yourself even more miserable, you should already know when to stop getting involved. I can't do anything about it. Remember, though, stepping back was for the best. It was for best for everyone. Why are you trying to ruin everything again? It's not hard, Jack. Just leave. Just leave! You're the reason why they were so unhappy in the first place. You're picking up wounds that should have healed by now because you want to go back. Because you're selfish. If you just stayed out of their way, then maybe things would have been different. Every single time you think you're going to help someone, all you do is hurt them. And they hurt you back. So why bother? Just leave.
Just, oh, God. This is shockingly suiting.
Crater? Crater?
Two different voices there.
Crater, what happened to you?
Nothing.
It was quite all of a sudden. Something wrong?
No.
I know what I'm going to do. You guys, anyone who can find out away from that thing. I'm gonna protect you. I promise.
Here we go. Oh wait. What resolution was that on? Oh, 360? Are you kidding? Oh well. So what did you think of that? That was cool, wasn't it? Something I want to point out, something that confused me and a lot of people. This point, that me and a lot of other people thought that was the blood curse coming into play, because if you're paying attention in the part with Cyprim, Albion's ancestor, she mentions that it's told that Archie's ancestor got the Vivifier's blood curse instead of her. So he's got lion blood in his veins, which has life-giving properties. I thought that's what's happening, because the sigil even shows up, but no, it's his survival ability. That's one thing I really think they could have conveyed a bit better, because literally, it's not, it's not really... Anyway, we're with this one now, and we will get to her next time. I could keep reading, but, video's been going on for a bit long, so, yeah. Thanks for listening to me read Mastera. Yeah. Just some things. I won't be playing Final Fantasy VI again, because it's kind of boring. I'll do that on my own time. I think I said that in another video, I don't remember, but you probably didn't watch it. So who watches me, lol? I'm going to be continuing Hello Charlotte and Your Turn to Die separately, so look out for them. Yeah. Bye.